The last time the Highlanders ventured away from Forsyth Bar Stadium, they suffered a demoralising loss to a struggling Crusaders side. Now they're on the road again to the Hurricanes, where they'll be hoping they can perform a lot better and keep hold of their number one spot against firm competition from the Blues keeping up behind. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Highlanders career mode, where we're trucking through into the last final stages of the round robin, and the Crusaders will be storming up the ladder after that last win we just mentioned of, and that is where the Hurricanes will be taking the most notice of that match. Their team now is bottom of the table. They weren't when the Highlanders met the Crusaders 2 weeks ago, but now they are 5th. 4 wins, 8 losses, and just 20 points so far in their competition. But as they've seen again with the Crusaders, a good win can boost their season in a very, very congested New Zealand conference. There's still plenty of New Zealand stars in this Hurricane side, especially in the forwards, the likes of Coles, Reddish, Broadhurst, and Lamb. In the back line, less so, with this kind of Flanger at outside centre, alongside James Marshall, one of the only original Hurricanes players. Rod Davies, he's the big name on the right wing you have to look out for. One Australian, another on the left wing, with Russellia making his way in the number 11, normally in the centres, but he'll have to make do with his chances on the left wing. The Highlanders have gone under some more changes as well from last week. They performed very well, but this time they need to step it up away from home. Franks, Matu and Afar will be along the front row. Ethan Metallic, you cannot question those two together. Armitage comes back and partners Kane on the open side, and Falatau at number 8. Aaron Smith again gets a new partner though. It is the return of Robbie Robinson. Great to see him back in the number 10 jumper. He doesn't have all the responsibility though, because Francois Stein at inside centre will still have the kicking duties. Sherman Stowers moves in one to outside centre, and George North replaces him on the right wing. Patrick Osborne, fantastically off the bench last week, gets a start this time in the place of Savia. Of course, Ben Smith at fullback will captain the side. Can they keep their winning streak alive and really make a claim for yet another Super Rugby title? It'll be the Hurricanes to kick this one off. And halfway, it is there for Smith, the scrum half, who's going to be doing the kicking duties. He gets this one away up in the sky, and the ball floats around for a long time. Armitage loses the ball. It's not called knocked on though. It definitely went forward. Why'd they come? Osborne, great chance. It's Robbie Robinson. He's on the shoulder, and welcome back, Robbie Robinson. He's in for the opening try. The Highlanders put down the authority almost straight off the whistle. The chase from Carter Flanger was nowhere near quick enough, and he has scampered all the way. What a try, and that is what the Highlanders have missed. The speed and just the elusive running of Robbie Robinson returns to the Highlanders number 10. What a welcome sight that is. Only Robinson would have found himself on that left touchline, partnering up Patrick Osborne, who has been electric. And what a start for the Highlanders. Goodness gracious. Was that ball earlier though a knock on is the real question from Armitage. The ref missed it. I think it was forward. They call sideways. Lucky break, and the Highlanders, as all good teams do, capitalise on the chance. Stain to make it 7. Should be an easy one for him, and it is. Straight between the sticks, it is 7-0. Highlanders leading the Hurricanes here. Westpac Stadium, such a windy place, as most New Zealanders will know. Hard place to get control of the ball, and that is what the Hurricanes will want to do here. Put it up in the wind, like that, swirl it round, put some pressure on the ball taker, and it is Armitage again. Fires wide to Aaron Smith, who knocks on this time. The ball goes free, it's a Beef picks up, but that is definitely a knock on. Wow, there's some slippery hands out there.
Crouch. Touch.
The Hurricanes, though, like we spoke of, good team, needs to take chances. Scrum feed on the 22. That is a great chance, and a great scrum too by the Capital players. is. Now they swing it wide. They look for a big breakthrough. They come back to the right-hand side. Here's Davies. Davies trying to go himself, but a good tackle from Osborne, who turns it over as well and goes scampering to the 22. It's there for Franks. Robinson gets the penalty and releases. Sherwin Stowers. He's running away. Can he get the speed? Oh, he does. Over the 22. Sherwin Stowers will score a phenomenal try. The second for the Highlanders. And our partnerships renewed to gold. Robinson and Stowers. How many times have we said it? And how much has it been lacking this season? Look at the speed straight between the fullback, James Marshall, and it looked like the chase from Russellia or Vaanga. What a try, what a start this from the Highlanders. There it is. It was Russellia. He was the one initially of the chase. James Marshall tried to corner him, but he's too quick. He is just too quick. 2 under the sticks for the Highlanders. And what a start. What a start. They couldn't have wished for anything better. Stainer's back to halfway. He's back to the 22. What I should be saying, and he's back to taking another conversion. Right in front, and now we'll go back to halfway. Successful from Francois Stainer. It's 14-0 Highlanders over Hurricanes. Well, any slim hope this Highlanders side feared of losing the game to another 5th place side. It's been quickly destroyed here as Armitage floats it out. Robinson gets rid of it quickly. Aaron Smith holds on, and now forward looks wide for Patrick Osborne. Look out again. Great hand Stowers. Forward takes a hit. A big hit too, and Falatau's on hand to secure the ball, but the Hurricanes pile over, and now they get a chance. A little chip over the top. Very much a nothing play, and Stowers puts it into touch. Nothing on there at all from Smith. Hardy touched the ball, but he didn't know what to do with it. Coles will throw into this line out, takes his time. No, he misses it completely. Retallick staying first receiver. Robinson wide. Robinson, cuts up. He goes again. Gets the ball away. North pulls in. Falatau goes bombing straight through the defensive line. And he loses the ball though. Great ball back for the Hurricanes. There's a nice run from Lamb. Now they spread wide. Looking for options. Infield goes Davies. Trying to get away. His numbers here for the Hurricanes. Has Broadhurst. Tries to smash through the middle. Cuts it back, and here's Smith again. Now they look for width as Russellia goes inside. It's left and right stuff from the Hurricanes. Here's a big chance. Reddish. Numbers wide. And it'll be the Hurricanes through Rod Davies. He's touched the ball a lot, has Rod Davies, but he now gets the reward. Right hand wing, that's where he likes to hit hard. But look at this from the Hurricanes. Inside, outside, Deontay, back to Cloutier, back to Vaanga, over the top it goes for Rod Davies. You can't defend that. Everyone was involved, even Lamb was there. Here's Cloutier, back to Reddish. Back inside towards Jones. He finished it off at the end, but all the back line well and truly involved in that try. Well, Mr. Rod Davies, he's not one to be kept out of a game. He is a big-time impact player. And that's what he's done there for his Hurricane side. Now here's Smith looking to halve the deficit. Yes, you can count that. It's 14-7. The dream start for the Highlanders has been pinned back. Hurricanes score their first. It's 14-7. Now to Stain back to halfway, where he should have been before. And he'll be kicking it back underway. Slight breeze, as you can see, going to the way of the ball right now. Stowers gives chase. Stowers flying, but it's beautifully pulled in from Lamb. He goes through a couple that goes into touch. Good tackle, Sam Cane. But how hard is this man to stop? Lamb on the rampage. Line out signalled for the Highlanders. Matu'u, former Hurricane himself, Aaron Smith, Sam Cane first receiver, pops it up for Robinson. Oh, he's so electric. Robbie Robinson through, up to the 22 he goes. Great tackle from James Marshall at the back. He is a real difference maker. Aaron Smith fires a ball away to Armitage. Armitage to Stain. Stain to Osborne. It's wide open territory. And Patrick Osborne dots down for try number 3. There was acres of space for the big winger. He absolutely had no one in front of him. He made simple work of a great chance. All started way over the other side of the field. Some magical play from Robbie Robinson. He is a real difference maker in this side. A game changer, you could call him that as well. Wobbly old pass from Stain. Osborne had to wait for it, hold his line. But he is so hard to bring down, even if you're near him. When you give him that much room, he is impossible to stop. We seen last week that there was really little stopping him when he came off the bench. He was so destructive. He made massive inroads. He led aside. And they're starting to struggle a bit. We're nearing half time here for the Highlanders. It's 21-7. We have 5 minutes to the break. Well, Patrick Osborne, he makes it a lot more one-sided, a lot more happier for the Highlanders fans. Lead back up to 14. And back we go to Smith. Again, he flicks this one high up in the sky, and up comes Falatau. Matu'u, nice run from him, and Robinson! Oh my goodness! No one can stop Robbie Robinson! This time he looks at the skies! Half-forward gives chase! Down come the Hurricanes as Marshall at the back. Quickly off to Cloutier goes. Now it's waiting for Sione. Looks wide. It's good chance. Infield ball. Broadhurst. Down they find it out to Marshall. From Rod Davies and into touch. He goes. James Marshall putting up the numbers. But couldn't make the room count. So we narrow down to the halftime break. There goes the buzzer for halftime. Aaron Smith looks wide. Stain! Oh, that's a great run. Robinson hits a tackle. Finds Stowers. Stowers running away. North cuts infield. And George North now will put one on the Hurricanes. And the Highlanders are absolutely cruising. This is an absolute spectacle. How does this team consistently work so well? There is a couple of key figures here. Robbie Robinson is one. He is one massive part of this Highlanders team. His injury really put the side on the back foot, and you can see already his return has sparked into life. George North, he's scoring tries now as well. Stowers looks fantastic with Robinson back on the field. They looked a shade of their former selves in recent weeks while he was injured. What a difference one man can make. Half-time is rung. It's 26-7. Stain will look to make it 28. And surely put a big nail in the coffin of this Hurricane side. Successful kick number 4. Bonus point in the bank as well. 5 points looks good with 40 minutes still to play here for the visitors. The Highlanders, they look so good. Alrighty, half-time, it is 28-7. The scoreline is as well. Look at this possession, 71-29, all going the way of the Highlanders. What more can you say about that domination from the visitors? The line breaks, they've been surprisingly even. 5 to the Highlanders, just 4 to the Hurricanes. That one kind of surprises me, given the scoreline at the moment. 4 tries scored off 5 line breaks. That is just remarkable. Handling here is 7-0, but that's why the Highlanders play. That's the way we like to see them. 28-7 half-time. The Highlanders are cantering home with this great win. Back to halfway is Stain back to kick off the second half. Majority of the first was one-way traffic. With the Highlanders scampering in 4 tries, just the one back as Stowers finds Smith, staying now involved as well. Kane picks up Robinson, fires down to Ben Smith up on the line. Here's Afoa, bad pass. North has to surge. North looks to go to touch, but it's intercepted. Back it goes to Coles. Coles is quick, but he's flicked it back to Thomas.
Release.
And the Hurricanes have a rear touch of the ball. Oh! That is DeAndre, who has been absolutely smashed from Ep.19. Wow, that's the first mistake we've really seen from this Highlanders side. They've been so good. It'll be Smith to kick for touch. Look to spark this Hurricane side into some action. They've been very, very poor, apart from that little glimmer where they scored the 1 try. Other than that, it's all been doom and gloom for the Capitals side. To the middle they go. Broadhurst fired out. Nice run here as Smith gets it away. It's out to Davies. Davies on Osborne once again. Seen it a million times. And Osborne turns over. Great work from Patrick Osborne. He's going to lose the ball as well. Back it goes to the Hurricanes. They fire out. DeAndre, the man who just got hammered, pops it back. Robinson's on hand to make a great tackle.
Release.
On Cuttafanga. Still searching here, Sione. He'll go for a bit of a run himself, while firing a big ball out, looking for Lamb. Lamb covers across nicely, finding it all the way out to Rosselier. Rosselier back to Reddish! And Reddish was almost away. Highlanders of numbers, Highlanders of the turnover. Smith goes back and North has to fall on it. A bit messy there from the Highlanders. Slides it back to Robinson, was going to kick, but he runs! He runs through the ball, looks to step away, slaps some trips, but he gets up again. Great tackle, Lamb. Oh my goodness, he has been electric. Here's Smith, Aaron Smith kicks high, Stowers, box kick, chasing hard, there's all pressure on, at the back for James, or Marshall. Marshall runs away from the wall. He goes up against opposite number, what a run from the fullback on fullback. Highlanders though over the top, they'll turn the ball back. Valatel changes his mind. Robinson loses the ball in a dreadful pass. Towed ahead from the 2. And there's Rosselier who falls on it. They'll let them play at advantage here, the Highlanders. Thomas will go back over the top looking for room. That's a good hit there on Vanga from Aaron Smith.
Release.
Little man on a big back. But he puts him away on the 22. Broadhurst. Oh, Broadhurst is stopped and then driven. Way over. Valatel says thank you. Now Robinson. Quick hands to Kane. Sam Kane looking to go solo. Gets stopped just short of the sticks. Highlanders all waiting. Aaron Smith. Away to Stain. Stain over the top to Osborne. He's dropped it. I cannot believe it. Once again, Osborne with no one in front of him just had to catch the ball and fall over. He's dropped it cold.
Crouch.
Unbelievable stuff.
Touch.
17 minutes remain.
Sit.
The Highlanders doing this one easily. 28-7. Good hit there from the Hurricanes. Again, their scrum has been better. They look for width. They get away to Davies, who pops it back nicely. Running away from all is Jones. He fires it free to Lamb. Lamb running away from everyone. Ben Smith takes a tackle though. It's all yellow jumpers of the Hurricanes. And James Marshall will go all the way. It's actually Rod Davies. It is Rod Davies who goes all the way. His second try of the match. What support play from the Hurricanes. It is Rod Davies. Wow, what can you say about that? Hurricanes fans, eat your heart out. That was magnificent. Rod Davies in the middle of the park. Just about ruined it as well. It was that inside ball. That's what did it. And that speed of Davies is too hard to bring down. A double for a side against the defending champions. Something for them to cheer about as well. That'll make him happy. Vlad Smith, with just a couple of minutes to go on this one, chips it over. Successful kick from Smith. The game is well over here. 28-14 the scoreline. But the Capital fans have now something to cheer about as Stain is back to halfway. 14 points the difference. 11 minutes left on the clock. What surprises are left in this one as Stain gets in a spectacular ball. Kane holds on to the pass as well.
Release.
But the Hurricanes turn this over. They quickly push it wide. It's out there for the two-time try scorer. Oh, Aaron Smith turns it over though. Then he goes crashing to the ground. Highlanders look for the ball, but it looks like the Hurricanes may get it back. Looking for some short side plays. Rod Davies. Again, he's all over this. Short side once again. Nice ball. That's an offside, and that is against Robinson.
Release.
It's still going though with advantage the Hurricanes. Wide looking through Courtier to find a way through. Numbers coming in blue jumpers. They'll turn this over, and will this come back for the penalty? Yes, it will. Offside against Robinson. Desperate tackle. Milks the penalty. And here comes some changes. They've been waiting for about a quarter of an hour. Tamefuna comes on alongside Ben Mullen. In the back line, it is Eduardo Gori and Julian Savia coming on for George North in the backs. Tap, it is from Smith. Pushes it out wide, and Lamb looks to make his way through before firing it back. That's a good ball. It's Reddish on the burst again.
Release.
Broadhurst and Toe, the second rowers doing it together. Smith. Oh, big hit from Ben Smith there on Vlad Smith. Goes bulldozing backwards. There's full time. The subs don't have too much impact. Stain's through. Where's the support? It's there on Robinson, but the pass goes astray. Oh, Stowers.
Release.
Look out. Stowers has picked his man up. Looked like Vlad Smith as well. Gordy, away for our forward. Robinson looking to spark another try. Osborne, great tackle on him.
Release.
From Rod Davies. He's done it all night. Fellets out. Our forward fires the big ball to Stowers. Here we go. The speed machine is away. Picked up loosely. Savia. Not where he wanted the ball to go. Play breaks down. Moen.
Advantage.
Forward pass from Moen. That's not what they wanted either. Goes away to Reddish. They charge on the back. Broadhurst in tow. Advantage is over. Oh, that's a dreadful tackle. What on earth was he thinking? I think that's Ritalik who's just bulldozed through. And the ball has been taken from the Hurricanes. Inside out. Courtier does well. Nicely finds it away again. Rosalia gets up towards halfway. Close to the touchline from Ben Smith. Broadhurst. Oh, that's a punishing hit there on Courtier. Once again, he's had some big ones. Time is well and truly up. Sione tries to go away, but another big hit on Thomas. Still ball with the yellow and the whole Hurricanes, but a high shot from Armitage. Gives them a penalty, lets them reset, reevaluate. I'm sure they'll tap this and have another go. Smith, he will indeed. Taps, gets a hit from Alfaro as well. Nice ball, Thomas, finding room out, Rosalia. Gets it away nicely, Courtier. And into contact again, Smith is the man. It's there for Watts Jones. Lamb dummies but goes again. Rosalia finds room out wide from DeAndre. He's all alone out here. Really all alone, but somehow the Hurricanes hang on. Goes back to Smith and into touch. They put him over the line and the Highlanders celebrate a brilliant performance. Wow, they come here with a few changes. The return of one man, and what a difference he has made. Robbie Robinson, man of the match, no doubt, no question in my mind. He was the superstar from tonight's match. Celebrations all round for the table-topping Highlanders. Their quest looks very much more on track with the return of their talisman number 10, Robbie Robinson. 28-14, the final score. Rod Davies 2 tries for the Hurricanes, and it was Vlad Smith with 2 conversions as well. As for the visitors, the Highlanders tries to Robbie Robinson, Patrick Osborne, Sherwin Stowers and George North grabbing 1 each. Francois Stain on fire to boot with 4 out of 4. The possession stat did even up a slightly amount from where it was at halftime. 59-47 it ends up. Territory 66-34, more in favour of the Highlanders as they struggled to get those finishing touches but kept the pressure well and truly on. The tackle count very interesting, 61-60 as well. by the end of the day. The Hurricanes actually got more line breaks than the Highlanders as well. That tells me one thing: execution and finishing was brilliant from the Highlanders. 4 tries from 10 line breaks. The Hurricanes 2 from 11. That's big differences. The visitors doing the work and getting the reward. Just 18 handing errors, not too bad. 2 penalties at the bottom as well. Highlanders take the win and the bonus point. That is 5 in the bank. Let's check out the other results and the leaderboard. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a mix-up here with the table going on. Round 17 involving just 2 matches, so we'll quickly skim through results from round 16 and a couple of 18 as well. The Highlanders, of course, 28-14 over the Hurricanes. The Waratahs thrashing the Force. 1 point win for the Stormers over the Bulls. That's a big result as well. Sharks thrashing the Lions to round out round 16. Just Australian sides involved in round 17. Waratahs over the Reds, and the Brumbies destroying the Melbourne Rebels 55-0. That's a big result as well. Into round 18, and it's the 4 New Zealand sides in action for their first 2 matches. Chiefs with a good win, a quite convincing one as well over the Blues, who are at home 31-18. That's going to have big consequences. The Blues now losing 4 or 5 matches in a row. We'll have a look at that in a second. Crusaders, who have done the opposite now. They're about 4 or 5 in a row wins over the Hurricanes, who have gone 2 in a row now. Bad matches against fellow New Zealand sides. So now the Highlanders, I should say, are off to South Africa to face the Cheetahs first up for their match for round 18. So we can have a look at the standings now here, and the Chiefs actually have stormed up to 2nd place. The Crusaders as well, 3rd. The Blues have plummeted down to 4th. Let's take this back about 3 rounds or so, and the Blues were 2nd, 1 point adrift. The Highlanders, who had 2 matches in hand, things now evening up in terms of games played, and the Chiefs taking toll completely of that. They're on 42, 2 points behind the Highlanders 44, but the Highlanders, of course, have their game in hand as well. Crusaders 35, a bit off the pace here, but the Blues in a tough battle also on 35. Hurricanes at the bottom on just 20. In South Africa, well, the Stormers have put a bit of a cat amongst the pigeons with that win against the Bulls. They've moved into 2nd, and the Bulls down to 3rd. Sharks still lead the way, 3 points ahead though on 52 from the Stormers 49. Cheetahs and Lions making up the numbers on 15 and 7. In Australia, the Brumbies storming away here, 65 points. They are just blitzing it at the moment. The Waratahs 2nd on 50, the Reds 34. You'd imagine the Force and the Rebels as well. These seasons are done for this year 2018. So that is what we have to look forward to. Round 18 of the competition. Highlanders up against the Cheetahs. I think as well, we'll have a quick look at this, that the season is almost done here. We've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, why don't we look at this one here? Here we go. We've got 3 matches to go. That's the one to look at. Wins here versus the Hurricanes. We've got Cheetahs, Lions in South Africa, and the Blues at home, who really their season is all but done. So that is it. That is the final 3 rounds of the competition. Then it will be playoffs and the real action gets underway. That is my time done for today. Thank you everyone for tuning and watching. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage of today's match. Give the video a thumbs up if you'd like to see more of the Highlanders career mode, of course. Don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying the series. You want to see more, it'll be coming your way as well. So thank you everyone for tuning and watching. I'll see you all very soon for round 18. Until then, take care.